Hello there, you are joining Newsfirst with an exclusive with Dr. AndrewForest, precisely Australia's richest man. We are here at the Bali Process Government and Business Forum Colombo 2024 and we are very happy to have you here, sir. All right, I'm not going to take a lot of your time. I'm going to shoot my questions really soon because I understand that you are a very busy person. So starting off, I have heard a little bit of your story into how you got into being focused on modern day slavery and actually working into this initiative and how you got into the Bali process. Would you like to share that story with us as well?
Yeah, look, thank you. I first came across modern slavery when my daughter went to Nepal and we had to do a security check and we worked out that the orphanages where she was going to work, even as a school child, there was something a bit wrong with them, but we didn't have time to really find out what it was. We knew she'd be safe. After she came back to school, we then checked it out closely and we found out that those orphanages were trafficking children up into the Middle East. And so when my daughter insisted to go back to Nepal when she left school, the first thing she did was wanting to go back to Nepal. And there we had to explain to her that she'd be unlikely to see her little friends. She'd be unlikely to be able to catch up with those people who she served and felt she could love in the longer term. And when we took her back and we had warned her, there was nobody who she recognised there. They'd all been trafficked away. So that was heartbreaking for our family. I then went into Nepal, into the cities, and I spoke to orphanages who were proper, who were legitimate, and there they had children which had come back from as slavery survivors, and their stories were so horrific, but their courage so great that we committed ourselves to fighting slavery really for the rest of our lives, and that's how we got into this and why we are so committed. And unfortunately, slavery, the more we measure it, the bigger we see the problem is, but the more powerful are the forces ranging against slavery as we become knowledgeable about it. No one of good conscience feels that slavery has any role in society, so everyone of good conscience works with us to stamp it out of society.
My other question too is, you just made headlines on the CNN this morning regarding the Israel-Gaza war and securing a gate system to actually provide 10,000 metric tons of humanitarian aid. And a couple of hours later, you are here at our forum trying to combat modern-day slavery and human trafficking. And not to forget, like I mentioned, you are Australia's richest man. So how are you able to manage all of this? How are you balancing all of it?
Look, I can only balance it because I survive on the love and the care of people around me, and I look at the world and I feel a responsibility. When I wasn't wealthy, when you found things in the world which you couldn't do anything about, I was okay with that. I was at peace. But when you have means, and I say this to everyone, be you in politics or business, if you have means, don't walk past a problem. Act, do something about it. You're not there to enjoy your wealth. You're there to be responsible and to serve humanity with your wealth. And that's what I deeply believe, and I'm able to do that because of the love and the care of everyone around me who really does make my journey their journey, and we do it together.
Of course, those were some golden words from Dr. AndrewForest, co-chair of the Bali Process Government and Business Forum.